it's Andrea and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy we only have 3 more weeks left of school, at least like here at UT. I'm sorry if you're in high school. I know a lot of people still have like 6 weeks or even more. That's so unfortunate. I'm just glad we have 3 more weeks and we're gonna get it. It'll be good. It'll be good. But that also means like a lot of the classes just get a little bit more hectic. Assignments are due, finals are coming, essays, tests, everything's happening like just about now, so that's a lot. But anyways, today I wanted to sit down and do a video on like specific things that you should bring to college if you're gonna like live in a dorm, or even if you're gonna like live in an apartment. Just things that I think sometimes we don't like remember or aren't as obvious, like, you know, bedding or all that stuff, but maybe more practical things. So I just want to go over like a few items I didn't think of that I ended up having to like go back home to bring, or things that I thought were not going to be super useful but ended up being actually very useful. So yeah, I just want to give you guys some tips and advice as you're going out and going shopping for your dorm rooms or for your apartment rooms or whatever it is. I figured I'd sit down and do one of those kind of videos. So let's get going with it. The first thing I would really suggest you bring is a stool. So as you can see, I have one. Obviously my roommate also, she has like this white one, but a reason why I would suggest this is because if your bed is sort of mounted like that, it's just easier to step and then step right onto your bed rather than not. Usually, I don't know if I showed this in my dorm room tour, you have like these stairs to get on it, but it's just a little bit like more convenient to just have a stool so you can quickly step up and do that. I know that those specific stools are usually at Ross for like anywhere from like $20 to $30. I also got this one at Burlington for about $30, but you can also, order one from Amazon a little bit pricier. I would recommend really just checking those stores constantly, like TG Maxx, Ross, Burlington, because you might be able to find a nice stool for a pretty good deal. Also, that way you don't have to be moving your chair back and forward all the time. So the second thing I would recommend is a shower caddy. And the reason for this being is that I know you're probably gonna remember to, you know, get your shampoo, get your conditioner, get the rest of your toiletries, but where are you gonna carry them? This is mainly if you're gonna live in like a community bath kind of bedroom where you're not going to be able to like leave your stuff in the bathroom. I would definitely remember one of those caddies that you can just quickly grab and take in the shower with you. I know Amazon has some pretty cheap ones from anywhere from like $5.99 to $7.99, and usually the mesh ones are pretty convenient just because you're able to carry them with you, and if they get wet it's a little bit better and nicer for like storage, and they have a lot of little baggies. The next thing I would definitely recommend is the shoe rack. So obviously you can just like throw your shoes there randomly, but a shoe rack just helps you get a little bit more organized and ensure that your shoes are there and they have somewhere to constantly be, and it helps you just sort of like stay a little bit more clean and organized. I know I didn't really think of that at first, but you definitely have that space. So a shoe rack is also pretty cheap. I mean, you can find it on Amazon anywhere from like $7 to like $10, and it's just nicer because you're able to put your shoes up and do a little bit more of that. I know that's how my shoe rack looks, but I know my roommate's shoe rack, she has a little bit more of like this kind of shoe rack. So that's cool too. We definitely have space to do that in the closet, so it just depends on how you want to utilize your space. But I would definitely say a shoe rack really helped me. So next thing I would suggest would be a lamp. There we go. Or I also have this other one that's a little bit more like tall. And the reason why I would suggest this is because basically if it's late at night and you just have a major pet peeve with the overhead light like I do, Just kidding. It's okay. Well, no, but really if it's late at night and you just are more in like that relaxed mood, or your roommate like wants to go to bed and you're just a little bit late working on like homework or you're studying for a test, then I would definitely say that it does come in handy, because you're just able to put light specifically like on your desk, on your area, and just be respectful and allow your roommate to sleep. So I would definitely recommend to bring a lamp. If you're like me and you like a little bit more of that like yellow light, then I would say that too, as the overhead roof light, whatever it's called, is more of like what is it called? Bright light, white light. So it's a little bit annoying in your eyes. So I would definitely recommend to bring a lamp to college. Another thing I suggest bringing, I mean, you can if you want to be more comfortable, is a rolling chair. Oh my goodness. My rolling chair this year, you guys have no idea how great it has been to have that rolling chair. The thing about it is that sometimes I don't think we realize how much time you spent on your desk throughout the school year. So that wooden chair sometimes just gets a little bit uncomfortable. So I know sometimes I would like catch my roommate like on my chair just because it is more comfortable, you know? So I would definitely recommend it if you are willing to invest in it, just because it's a lot more comfortable. It's just nicer, and if you're sitting there for like 4 hours straight, you'd rather just have a more comfortable back and, you know, seat rather than like that wooden hard seat. So I would definitely recommend, and there is a space behind like the bed to definitely store the other wooden chair. The next thing I would definitely suggest bringing is a rain jacket. You guys have no idea how many times this year it rained and I just needed the umbrella or the rain jacket. I did not expect to use this as much, but it definitely saved me big time. With so much walking that sometimes we're doing on campus, or like late at night when we're like walking over to like our organization meetings or whatever it is, sometimes it would like start raining, and yes, like you can have the umbrella, but then with your backpack plus like your phone and everything else you had to carry, sometimes having that extra, what is it called, that extra layer would really help. And it would just be a lot more convenient. So I would definitely say, don't forget to bring your rain jacket. Don't forget to bring your umbrella, and maybe even your rain boots, because we never know if it's gonna rain here in Austin, Texas. The last thing I wanna suggest to bring is this water jug. So I know it's plastic and I know that's bad. So maybe if you can bring a reusable one, that would be great. But if you are a little bit lazy like me, then you're definitely gonna want to bring one of these. The water fountain was not like super far from my dorm. I would say it's really not that far. It's closer than the laundry room. However, sometimes I don't know, I'm just a little bit pickier on my water, and it would just be so much more convenient. Like if I was already like semi late to class, I could just open it, fill up my water bottle, and just go straight to class, rather than like stopping at the water bottle, I mean at the water fountain, and then going all the way to class. Sometimes it was just a little bit more convenient, but then again, this was probably just like my location in my dorm. However, it is nice that if you're just in bed and you're just super thirsty, instead of leaving your room, walking all the way to the fountain, and then like filling up your water coming back, then you can simply just like fill it up right here and just replace that. So I think that's just like a personal tip that was definitely convenient for me. However, I that's just like my picky self, so it could not help you. I don't know, I'm doing it for that person who helps you. If you're just like me, then comment down below, because high five. But I think those are like basically all my items that I can think of at the moment that are not obvious but were very like convenient to me, and I just sort of adopted as I like moved on through my college semester and year. Of course, there's like the obvious things which would be like bring towels, bring bedding, bring notebooks, obviously bring pens, bring like wall decorations if you want some of them, bring utensils like plates, whatever, you know, napkins, cleaning supplies, all that stuff. But these were just items that usually we don't think about when we're going out to go shopping, but they're definitely useful. So I would recommend you guys to go out and invest in some of those. And if I forgot something that maybe you have used or you thought of that was very convenient, make sure you comment it down in the comment section, just so people can also know and we can share tips together of better ways to be successful and have a lot of things in college. Awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I had so much fun filming this video and just showing you guys things that I myself didn't even think of bringing or did bring, and then you know, sort of used a lot more than expected. So I thought that was really, really nice and just exciting to show you guys. So yeah, that is basically it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and you subscribe down in the red button. I'd love to have you, and I'd love to have you watching my videos all the time when I upload. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.